Hello there YouTube, it's your boy from the Southern Water Tribe, Chief Sokka here with another video preparing myself for my week 6 maybe? I've honestly lost count, I'll just check back on that. Week 6 battle up against Mop and the Jacksonville Electivire. So let's get right into what he has drafted. Jacksonville Electivire drafted Magearna, Goodra, Mega Scizor, Tangrowth, Thunderous Therian Form, Chandelure, Smeargle, Metacham, Passimian, Miltank, and Greninja. And for my squad, I've decided to bring Electivire, Mineshout, Arcanine, Tapu Bulu, Mamoswine, and Registeel. So it's kind of a weird thing. I'm in a weird situation in my opinion. Greninja and Magearna does a pretty hefty amount to my team. It basically covers most of my team besides to an extent, Arcanine beats out his Magearna and Mega Scizor. But let's get right into what I've decided to do with Electivire. Electivire has a Choice Scarf to outspeed most of his Pokemon, like always. Well, most of the time. It has Wild Charge for Vanilla Greninja without the Protean. Fire Punch mainly for the Mega Scizor and Magearna. It does have Cross Chop for Passimian. Oh, I forgot to mention the rest of his Pokemon. His Greninja, Passimian, Miltank. But it's mainly for his Miltank, Greninja. If it's been in Dark mode, using Dark type moves with Protean, Passimian. And that's basically it. I do have Ice Punch for the Goodra and Tangrowth and Thunderous. So basically, like always, Electivire is there for coverage. Up next, I do have my Mineshout. Mineshout should be able to beat out a banded Medicham. It should be able to outspeed. I think I do outspeed. Let me check. Medicham. Yes, I do outspeed Medicham by a whole lot. Medicham only has like base 80 speed, so that's pretty much that's pretty good for me. I could take out with a Fake Out with the high jump kick, Fake Out, knockoff, and whatnot. But Mineshout is here mainly for the Greninja, just if it's using a dark move with Protean. Miltank, Passimian, possibly even his Thunderous Therian form, because it does have Rock Slide. And High Jump Kick in general does a lot of damage to most of his Pokemon, even though I don't really need High Jump Kick for Smeargle. Why not go right ahead? It does have Rock Slide for the Chandelure, same with Knockoff for the Chandelure. Rock Slide for the Thunderous. And yeah, that's about basically all that Mineshout could do in this. Up next, I do have my Arcanine, and it's basically a defensive set like always, but this time I added, instead of Extreme Speed, I decided to go with Snarl. Snarl does put a hindrance to most of his special attackers, which he does have a plethora of. He does have a Magearna, Goodra, Tangrowth if he wanted, Chandelure, Thunderous, and Greninja as special attackers. So I wanted to go with the specially defensive with max HP. With Snarl, Snarl's gonna basically always lower his special attack by 1 stage, which is a plus in my opinion. And basically what he covers is the steel types on his team, which is Mega Kangaskhan, but not Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Scizor, his Tang growth also, Magearna, and it's also kind of in a way a switch in for Chandler, not so much Greninja, and his maybe even Gudra. And basically all he's gonna be doing is killing Will-O-Wisping his physical attackers, which he doesn't have too many of. Possibly even the Tangrowth, and yeah, and Morning Sun's there for, you know, health needs. Next, I do have my Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu is here for the Greninja, and I just might take off Tapu Bulu for who do I have? Who do I want to bring in before I was make it? Anyone else actually in all reality. I might even bring Mega Gyarados, or maybe even Haxorus, or maybe even Mandibuzz. But I don't think Mandibuzz will be too much of a help in this matchup, just because he doesn't really do too much on the offensive side. And I mean, it does take hits from Mega Scizor, and possibly even Passimian, I should say, and Miltank, but I don't think I really need it for that. So I'm leaning more towards the Haxorus, just so I can have a setup sweeper. I might even go for Mega Gyarados, same thing. A setup sweeper, and maybe even Cofagrigus to have another a burner on here. But I don't think I want to go with Cofagrigus really at the same time. So I think I just might put oh, I know what I could do. I could make this a calm mind. We're gonna put on, instead of Miracle Seed, we're gonna put on Calm Mind with Dazzling Gleam, and let's see, what do I want to put? Alright, I'm gonna put Dazzling Gleam and Giga Drain on this, with Leftovers for, you know, added bonus with the Grassy Surge effect, and it's gonna be a bulky special sweeper, as you can see right here, with max HP and max special attack with Modest. Next, I do have my Mamoswine. Mamoswine doesn't really do too much. I don't know if he outspeeds Magearna. Let me see. He does. So I'm gonna actually lower the special defense and put some into speed, just in case. I don't know if he could speed creep me at all, but just in case he wants to, I'm just gonna put in the 8 in speed. But a typical Mamoswine set with Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, and Knockoff. And up next, I do have my Registeel. Registeel is kind of a weird pick in this, but if I recall correctly, I live most of the hits. I take 2 hits of, but especially with Greninja's special attack, Specs Greninja with Hydro Pump, I do take some hits. So yeah, but I don't really want to, you know, go in with Greninja with Registeel just because of that. But he does tank some of Magearna's hits. He does tank some of Gudra's hits, except for maybe even a Fire Blast, but I'm probably not gonna see that much of it. It does take all the hits from Registeel. It does take one superpower, which does 50%, and then after that, it's pretty much irrelevant damage. If he does decide to go with a Focus Blast Thunderous Syrian, it's not gonna do too much either. I run the calcs for that one. The only thing I'm really sketched out by is the Medicham, because I don't really have too much of a switch in for banded Medicham. So yeah, I that's why I kind of want to bring in Cofagrigus, just because I could switch in freely, and I just might bring Cofagrigus just because of that. So yeah, that's just I'm gonna keep Cofagrigus in the back of my head before I battle him. So yeah, but in general, a curse after I get up one curse, I should be able to take a couple hits. So yeah, it's basically just a rest just in case I do get Will-O-Wisp if he wants to bring Will-O-Wisp on his Chandelure. And he can't really do too much to the Chandelure, sadly. So let's see what else. Does he get any dark moves? Dark physical moves, I should say. He does get Fling. But no. But does he get ground moves? I don't remember. He does get Earthquake. So I'm thinking about Earthquake, but then again, I kind of don't want to run it because that's gonna limit me. What? I mean, I'm already limiting myself to Brick Break, but yeah. So basically, he's just there to take hits, and yeah. Body Slam, not Body Slam. What am I talking about? Brick Break and deal damage to his. No, I'm gonna put Iron Head, cause I don't have any reason not to bring Iron Head. Actually, even if he does have his physical attack, his normal Pokemon, I can still do a lot of damage to him with it. So yeah, that has been my preparation video for the Jacksonville Electivire. So if you like this video, please do leave a thumbs up and also subscribe. Music link, and the social media links are down below. And this is Chief Sokka bidding you farewell.